There's a secret pattern on this chart. It happens all the time. It is literally hidden in plain sight. And once you understand what to look for, you are going to have entries that will blow your mind and make you so much money. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to look for this simple pattern that recurs all the time. How's it going? Welcome back to SJC Trades Futures. I'm Stephen J. Campbell. I'm a full-time futures trader, a full-time futures teacher with students who is here to help you get better and spot things that nobody will show you. Because the gurus want to tell you every day is a $10,000 Ferrari dream day. But I'm here to tell you it's the simple things that you can learn that will make you better one trade at a time. Let's get to the charts. Oof. Now, we're going to be on NQ, but this works on any chart with market open. I don't care if it's a futures chart or if it's Apple or Tesla. Now, the first thing we need to determine when we get into our market open is to look at whether or not market open will be a nice big drop or big push in one direction, or if it's going to look like this absolute you-know-what show that we've been having all week long. And we do that with something that many of you are already trading. It's called the orb. It's the opening range breakout play. The pattern we'll show you is not the orb. No, no, no. We have a hidden little tiny addition to the orb that you need to know. It's critical. Okay, so market open happens, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, you missed our big show yesterday. See that big square I have, this one right here? I'll post a link below to yesterday's video where we completely showed you why that square exists and why it's still relevant today. We take the first candle of the day and we draw from the top to the bottom, and as it gets bigger or smaller, we just make the box bigger or smaller. Yeah, I know you're making your box look like it's that chalkboard from that movie in the 90s. It's okay. I'm particularly lazy, so I will just put up my 1K a day toolkit that I have. Boom! How'd you do? Look, it already drew the orb. I can get rid of the orb. I can redraw a box. We already have that printed. Plus all of our levels with resistance points. It's so convenient. Want first access? Drop your first name and your email in the link in the pinned comment below. I'll let you know when they're available. So we have our opening range breakout play. Now, most of you guys are doing it wrong. I'm going to show you how you're doing it wrong. See, you're looking for it to immediately break out of a box. But the problem with this setup, you're not seeing it. I'm going to open your eyes right now. Open your eyes. So you have your range. The issue is if you were subscribed and you watched yesterday's video, you knew we drew an orange line here because yesterday the price did exactly what it's doing right here. It came down and it kept pushing. To double down, today the orb box that we drew is also pretty much aligned with that resistance level. So that creates a conundrum, a quagmire, a situation for us. We don't know when it's going to break out and stay out, or when it's going to break out and retreat back into the box, do we? And when we see this candle right here, we think, oh my gosh, I should buy. And you might think your entry point is here, but if you did that, you came up and you actually lost money on the trade, because look what the price does. It punches back into the box again, doesn't it? I'm going to turn into Vince the ShamWow guy for a minute, and I'm going to say, you're going to like this. You're going to like this strategy. What you need to do here is you need to wait for the price to poke its head out like it's a gopher on the prairie. I'm from Western Canada. We have lots of those where I'm from. So it's going to poke its head down. It's going to poke its head back up. And your second entry, when it comes down again, that's when you can confirm that you can safely go in, because the tug of war is happening. My students know what the tug of war is. Imagine this opening range is a tug of war. Now, tug of wars, they usually go horizontal, right? One side pulls this way, the other side pulls that way. If this side's stronger, then everybody's going to the right. But on a trading chart, the tug of war is in the opening range breakout is buyers trying to pull the price up and sellers trying to pull the price down. And what you're seeing here is a tug of war with sellers pushing the price down and buyers trying to pull it up. And when those sellers decide that they're going to be in charge, then you have a situation where the sellers take over and everything starts to trend down or up, depending on where this exact setup's happening during the orb after the first 15 minutes. So you treat this area as an entry point at the bottom of the orb when the price keeps pushing down out of it. We put in a contract and we watch as it pushes down, pushes down and pops for $620. You pop the subscribe button too, because I just showed you a complete strategy, but this is the way to play this every time. Also, if you're a member with 1K a day already, I'm going to post the link to this lesson right in the pinned comment down below, so you can just click on it and go right to that lesson. It's a lot longer and a little more explanations in this one, more in depth. Oh, what? You don't believe me? Well, here it is doing the exact same thing just this last Tuesday. Matter of fact, I have the 1K toolkit snapped on, so I know my orb is already here. And take a look at what it does, right? It peeks its head out, gets nervous, comes back in. Your entry is right there. Now, quick special, I hope you made it this far. There's some times when you don't want to do this method. Like a week ago, things are pretty obvious. The price starts spiking. You have 3 or 4 candles in a row. It comes down. And even then, it could be argued that it peeks its head back in and then your entries begin. You're not going to wait for the retest. You're just going to follow that big falling or big rising action. Nothing in this world is so complicated as trying to figure out how the price works. But once you realize everything works on patterns, patterns are key. And if it's a repeatable thing, you have a system. If it's not repeatable, you have what's called luck, my friends. I'm lucky to have all of my subscribers and all of my students. Let's do what we do and switch to your comments and see how you're doing in our chats in our community that we're building here. First, we got Darren. I know he's one of my students. He said he made $200 yesterday morning in one single trade, and then he called it quits. Good work, Darren. I love to see that you are hitting a level and walking away. One of the things I used to do, and maybe you do this too if you're a trader, I used to go in and lose all my wins. I used to chase my wins. Put the word chase in the chat if you've ever done that. That way you're not really admitting it, but you're saying you did it. I'm just going to pick 2 more students here because they're active and they're the world to me. Yes, you viewer, you who are not a student are also the world to me, but these guys here I communicate with more than anybody else. We have Dennis, who said yesterday on the massive chop day where I wouldn't even take a trade, he made 60 bucks with a trade and didn't trade again. That was amazing. He recognized the chop. And then we have Krizik, who says he feels you. He made 44 bucks. Now look, it's not about making $2,000 or $3,000 a day. I need you to understand this. Sometimes you walk away with a full day's minimum wage in 2 minutes of a candle. Some days you walk away with a month's worth of money. But the day that you don't lose is the day that you actually win. So I'm proud of them. I'm proud of you. Let me know in the comments if you're a regular viewer. I might feature you in the channel too. But if you want to get in on what the students know and what they're doing to maximize everything, if you want to know what I know in a concise manner, I want you to click the pinned comment down below. Get a copy of 1K a day. It's my own system. And in it, I give you the blueprint. Like here it is. Just click these buttons, do these things at these times, learn how to get better at this faster. And then you come back here and you watch the videos to know if you're doing it right. And the best part is, guys, listen, it's 197 bucks if you use the code SJC11. If you tried to use a coupon code yesterday, I screwed up. The coupon code was not good. You couldn't get the deal. Today you can, SJC11. And if you put it into perspective, this is a camera, this little 360 camera costs $700. This gets expired and becomes basically last year's model. It's on a timer. You'll own 1K a day for life for 197 bucks, and I add to it all the time. You can find the indicator link and my student lesson down below if you're already a student. There's a video next to my head about how I got scammed into trading the futures markets, what to look for, what to avoid. A lot of you guys probably fought this battle or you're fighting it right now. Subscribe and come back for these daily concise updates. And I believe in you more than many of you believe in yourselves.